Hey, what's up guys? Chillax here, welcome back to more Melty Blood React. Last time we got the Shiki slash Akiha being Tatari ending, I guess, is the best way to put it. This time around, I'm gonna go that same route where I lose to Shion and then lose to Akiha, but this time I'm going to beat CL rather than losing. Alright. Story mode. Start. AC mode. So let's just skip through this beginning stuff here and get to the fights. It's gonna be a good amount of skipping because you're gonna be skipping, then fighting, then skipping again up until we lose to CL. Or, sorry, until we beat CL. My bad, my bad. Alright, Shion. Come on, hit me. Come on, you can do better than that. Hit me. Really hit me. Come on. Come on. Hit me. I fucking dare. Oh, whoop, my bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to dodge your hit. That was, my bad. There we go. Oh, what was that? What was that? What are you doing? You're silly. You're silly Billy. Yeah, having to use fucking whips. What kind of shit you get up to, Shion? Alright, come on. Beat me again. There you go. Come on. Come on. Maybe I should have turned up the difficulty up until we get to CL, but like, I don't know. Backing out and then going back in would have been a pain. There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright, then skip through all this. Come on. Get the Akiha. Yeah, your tragic backstory, yada yada yada. Who cares? Alright, Akiha, can you beat us up faster than Shion did? I would appreciate it. Come on. Yeah, that's a good combo. Oh. Yeah, you're just flaming me. Oh yeah, I'll stand in this. That'll be some good damage. There you go. Come on. Come on. Does that make you mad? Me kicking you? There you go. Don't gloat. We're literally letting you win. In game too, Shiki's literally allowing you to win. I don't know why you're so proud of yourself. And you missed. You literally that was a free hit and you missed. That's just pathetic. Okay. Oh. Yeah. How's it feel, huh? Yeah. Come on. One more hit. One more. Come on. There you go. Who's a good Akiha? Doing as she's told. Okay. And then we'll skip this. Then we gotta skip all the way till we get to CL. And then when we beat CL, we can actually see some new stuff. Yeah, big speech, yada yada yada. Okay. And we'll fight as Akiha. Alright. Alright, this time we actually gotta tee up and try. Well, actually, the AI is only on 2 difficulties, so I don't really gotta like tee up, so to speak. But you know, gotta put forth effort. Yeah, explode your face. I don't know how Akiha does that. I didn't realize that was a power she had, being able to like explode her palm, but it's probably actually just something like she's just like superheating her palm or something. and so it really fucking hurts the person's face. Okay, yeah. Really? Yeah. Really? There you go. I gotta get one more win. Then we can get onto the new stuff. What? That's... Okay, yeah. Just expose your face. Yeah. Anyone, God, what kind of combo is that? Ow. Okay, again, I don't know how I activate the combos like that, but what? I beg your pardon? CL having the audacity. Okay, here we go. Finally some new content. And anyone watching the VOD of this, if for some reason you haven't seen the prior parts, go back to the one just before this one to see the build-up. Or at least for this particular route. That is far enough. We should stop at this rate. We will both be defeated. Really? Don't be saying that now. Once started, things should be carried through to the end. Your spirit is admirable, but do you truly feel that way, Akiha-san? Are you saying you want to fight until the end? Akiha, the agent is correct. If we continue like this, we will be defeated. I will cease combat. Oh! I started playing Fate Extra again recently. I just realized the Ronnie girl in Fate Extra is from the Atlas Institution. Like, I probably, knew that back when I was originally started playing Fate Extra, but it'd been so long I forgot. And so yeah, Ronnie and Shion are from the same place, which was a interesting little tie-in. I didn't even realize until I started playing Extra again. I will cease combat. Shion, fine. Nissan and I will. I'm also against it. You know already, don't you, Akiha? Senpai wasn't fighting seriously. Even though she wishes to take Shion alive and it's 3 against 1, it's still uneven. Even if she does get serious, we'll lose. It seems you understand. Tono-kun, it seems you understand, but it would take too much time to pursue you. My priority assignment is to take care of the vampire in this town. I cannot waste any of my strength dealing with you all. Then you are overlooking me until you stop this vampire? My orders from the church are to dispose of the vampire Tatari. Catching you is simply a request from the association. Okay. It is simple to guess my priorities as an agent. True. Certainly I can't leave you alone, but as long as you're with Tono-kun, you'll not attack anyone. Being with him means you can't do anything bad. That's putting a lot of faith in Shiki to be able to stop her. And since Akiha-san is with him, then that means you can't trick him either. No fair. Can I trust you on that point, Akiha-san? Of course. Besides, Shion is not one to trick others. So you do trust her. I don't really mind, but I wash my hands of this affair. Fair enough. The signs of the vampire grow stronger each day. It will definitely appear at any moment now. After I deal with it, catching her will be my priority. If you interfere with me before then, I will not show you any mercy. Okay, but if we interfere with you when you do go for her... Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. We're on the H route. The one named Chaos. Oh, wait. But that would mean we're fighting. I guess it makes sense, yeah, using Nero as the baseline for the rumor. Shion, about what Senpai said earlier. Yes? What is it, Shiki? How she would have to take you into protective custody and barring that use force. I imagine that wouldn't be so gentle. Nissan, aren't there more important things we need to worry about, such as... It is alright, Akiha. There are some things I intentionally have kept quiet about, and it is the bare minimum for partners to answer when asked questions. Okay. As the agent says, I am a wanted criminal. Shiki, I told you how I belonged to the Atlas Academy, right? Nod. I became estranged from Atlas. Those who learn an Atlas must stay their entire lives. Well, it's not anything official. Leaving would be a violation of an unwritten law. I have been breaking that law for 3 years. So all that protective custody is just to return you. But still, that doesn't mean Senpai had to attack you. She's not done. Yes. Atlas is one part of the Magi Association. Even if she says there was a request of the church, the two organizations have always been antagonistic. For the church to accept such a request means they both agree I must be caught. Then vampires are involved? Yeah, you could say that. It all happened 3 years ago. I fulfilled the request by the church for an advisor from Atlas to deal with the dead apostle. This dead apostle was once an alchemist. Representing Atlas, I joined in the punitive expedition of the Knights. It ended tragically. All the Knights were destroyed and the entire village the apostle took root in was destroyed. As the only survivor, I did not report back to the church, nor did I return to Atlas. I have been pursuing that apostle since then. Uh-huh. So that's why you're being chased? Then the vampire in this town is... Yep. 3 years ago, the vampire failed to catch the dead apostle named Tatari. In that case, things are simple. Even a dense guy like me can see how things are. Shion, you already took part in the church's effort to exterminate the vampire, so why are you still pursuing it? That is... Shion stops. This is the first time I've seen her hesitate like this. But that must be why. What's been nagging me since I first met her? The girl who walks around only at night. Oh, you're putting it together? Senpai said she can't leave Shion alone. And the reason she seeks a cure for vampirism. That has to be... Enough already. This is no time to ask questions, right? If what Ciel Senpai says is correct, the vampire will appear soon, right? I mean, yeah. Then we have to hurry before there are any victims. You make a good point, I suppose. Akiha, you. Talking just wastes time. Shion, if you need to tell us something, isn't it something else? We don't even know what the vampire looks like. That's right. Akiha's right. What we were talking about doesn't really matter. Of course. Goodness, you always get so off track, Nissan. Please be more careful in the future. Sorry, I'll keep that in mind. As long as you understand it is alright. So, Shion? Ah, yes, Akiha? Could you tell us about this Tatari? It is hard to fight without knowing what kind of enemy we face. Yes, Tatari is the alias of a dead apostle. This individual does not have a specific name, so it was given the nickname Tatari. Tatari? You mean like a curse? Yes, it comes from the language of this country, a custom within a small enclosed community, a curse which occurs from breaking a taboo. The dead apostle in this town is one which is a curse born from human anxiety. So it doesn't have a true form. It takes form, but only for one night. Tatari embodies the uneasiness of others. It uses widespread rumors to accomplish this. The dead apostle Tatari has no form. Because it has no form and does not exist, the container used by Tatari is just a rumor until given reality. I don't really get it, but you mean the dead apostle makes rumors real? That is the end result. There are some conditions, such as the rumor's basis needing to be humanoid. As Tatari was originally human, it cannot act without human intelligence. There are not many communities in which Tatari can occur. In civilized society, rumors of killer vampires are usually not believed. Humanoid. Is that because a rumor about a vampire is something anyone can know? It is because the rumor needs some basis in reality. A woman with blonde hair who appears every night. Last year, a young man wandering the streets with a knife. A girl swaggering in town with long, fluttering hair. It is obvious they are based on all of you, and the incident with the vampire was also real. Tatari uses those rumors to possess those people already there. If the rumors of a woman with blonde hair who appears every night starts to become coherent, Tatari will collect those rumors and truly possess the form of the rumored woman with blonde hair who appears every night. So that's why Senpai asked about real and fake. Then there's a chance a fake me or a fake Akiha could appear? Yes, but you know there is a killer other than yourselves. Even if Tatari can assume your form, it cannot possess you. I have a question. This town has changed. Is it the work of the vampire? Yes, it is a reality marble. With smaller, isolated communities becoming less common, it is difficult to create abnormalities in large areas. I see. Then if we defeat Tatari, we can say goodbye to this sweltering summer. I feel very motivated now. Akiha smiles rather fearlessly. Despite her cool appearances, she's been affected by the heat as well. Man, it's because she insists on being tough and not using the air conditioner. Akiha, you're rich! Turn the fucking AC on! Who cares if it fucking shoots your electric bill up by like... 800 yen. Who cares? Okay. We've got an idea of what our opponent is. So, Shion, has this Tatari guy appeared yet? Tatari occurs on a full moon. Whether that is tonight or tomorrow, it intends to make a massacre. Do you know where it will appear? The options are narrowing. If it occurred today, it would be without a doubt the back alley. Okay. Hello? Any, rumor-based vampires around? We arrive at the back alley. Everything is silent. The air is saturated with oppressive heat and a sense of foreboding. Appear here? What shape will Tatari take? It is not determined yet. Perhaps the true ancestor, or something close to her. The rumor which causes the most uneasiness is Tatari's goal. The strongest form in this town is a true ancestor, so Tatari may take that form. That was the originally planned curse. Taking the shape of human rumors. That means it cannot manipulate them. Even if Tatari desires to become Arkwid, if the people in town fear something else, it cannot become a true ancestor. Yeah. Exactly. Tatari becomes not the strongest existence, but the most ominous. With that in mind, it may become a dead apostle that murdered much in the past. I see. That helps. I wouldn't want to fight even a fake Arkwid. That wouldn't feel right, and it would be hard to win. A dead apostle from the past? A truly unfortunate image. Certainly Shikiroa was a vampire, but I can't equate him with a killer. He did both good and bad. What good did he do? I'm sorry, what? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't recall Shikiroa doing anything good for anybody. So a killer that was a true butcher would be Nero Chaos. It is coming. It would have been the strongest tomorrow. Perhaps the calculations were off. The two of you, please be careful. Shiki, look what you did! You fucking thought of fucking Nero's form and he appeared. God damn it. Wait, why is he... Shiki, you thought of that here? Eh? What? It's my fault! Did I not say Tatari receives the influences of others rather than possessing them? An impossible monster emerging as a result of people's anxiety. For you, the reappearance of Nero Chaos is the worst curse possible. That is why Tatari could not even wait until a full moon to appear. Yeah, Shiki, you fucked it up! I have no way of capturing Chaos. At this rate, it will be like 3 years ago. Yeah, I know Shiki wasn't always evil, I'm just saying... Like, but it referred specifically to Shikiroa. And since possession, what good did he do? Maybe he wasn't necessarily doing bad things for a while because he was locked up, but he wasn't necessarily doing good things either. So it's like, I feel like that's, I don't know. At this rate, it will be like 3 years ago. This is no time to be bickering. I don't know what that is, but if it is an enemy, we must defeat it. If you two don't feel like fighting, then stand back. You are right. As you say, we should not be distracted. Whatever Tatari becomes, we will capture it here. Shion faces the vampire with a thread in hand. After the black chaos forms, it takes the shape of that butcher from last year. Tatari, I will show you what it means to escape your fate for so long. I've really been enjoying playing Akiha, so I'll play as her. Again, I don't know why Akiha doesn't take her serious form. It seems a bit silly. But okay. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I should jump that. That was my bad. Ow. Ow. Okay. No. Dude. Okay. Game just doesn't register that I'm holding back and down and back to block. There we go. I don't know why I like Akiha's pose whenever she wins. It looks very elegant. But I guess that makes sense because she's a rich girl, so. Ow. Ow. I just barely out of range for that to work. There we go. Whew. Okay. The fight is over. The dead apostle Tatari in the guise of Nero from last year crumbles away. I don't know. I don't think it's there's supposed to be another fight, so I don't know about that. It really was incomplete. If it was truly Nero, it would not have been this easy. It is over, and the battle is decided, vampire. Akiha walks closer, probably to finish it off. The black vampire. It starts to laugh as if broken. Don't tell me. Ha, what a farce. Even after these favorable conditions for my body to be defeated. But that is only temporary. Nothing can stop Tatari. Even if I am destroyed completely here, Tatari will recur. Circumstantially reliant eternity. That is what I am. I knew it. Just destroying you would not end your phenomenon, Wallachia. Who? Indeed. Too bad, girl. You cannot heal yourself. You should just wait until my unpredictable return on the edge of night, dragging your dirty, filthy limbs behind you. Then, there is one thing left to do. Most assuredly. But can you do it, Eltnum? Shion approaches Nero slowly. Stop it! Shion! Let Akiha finish it! You won't know what'll happen if you get close. Nissan is right. It is best to destroy something like this from afar. I appreciate your thoughts, but Shion speaks, but at the same time, that thing rises up. Get down, Akiha! A sudden flash. It has to be the fading Nero's last resistance. Shion, you too! I look for Shion, but I can't see her. But still, in the sea of whiteness, Nero's body is breaking apart. And towards it, someone's figure moving with a speed I've never seen before. It runs towards Nero, and without any hesitation bites the black vampire. Wait. What? Huh? Wait, what? What? The light fades. Eyes closed, Akiha is crouched in a ready posture. Shion is right where she was, as if shielding Akiha. It seems it is over. That was probably its death throes earlier. I don't know about that. Also, Shion? Would a vampire... Or, I mean, she's only, like, sort of... She's incomplete, but, like, would her biting Tatari even do anything? Yes, it must have been the or was that Arquid who did that? Okay. Yes, it must have been the release of stored data. After the diffusion of data, Tatari no longer has a form, at least in this town. This town? Then it hasn't learned its lesson and will come back again. Because Tatari is a phenomenon, there is no way to completely vanquish it. It exists as long as there is human anxiety. That is the nature of Tatari's system, to take the form of human anxiety, so completely stopping Tatari requires the destruction of the human race. Okay. I see. But will it not appear in this town again? Then this incident is over. If it occurs in another town, it will have to be settled there. Yes. The vampire you and Shiki need to worry yourselves over is gone. The town will return to normal and the false summer is over. Hearing that is a relief. Then, shall we return to the mansion? Both you and Nissan must be tired, right? Let us rest for the rest of the night. No. After the destruction of Tatari, the agent will not leave me alone, so I must leave this country as soon as possible. Oh yes, that person is still around, now that you mention it, but do not worry. If you are a guest of the Tono family, she cannot do anything. I thank you for that, but I came here to pursue Tatari. Once gone, I must prepare for the next time. I see. If you say so, I will not stop you. Yes. Yes. It was only for a little while, but you have done a lot for me. That couldn't be helped. If you need anything, please feel free to contact us. I have no reason to dislike you. At least in this route. In another route, Shion had a thing for Shiki, so, you know. I am grateful. It is also hard for me to part ways here. I feel the same way. To be honest, I wanted you to at least stay until I became good at using that. But that is just my selfishness. There is no need to worry. I have shown you the basics. All that's left is to practice. You didn't really show her how to actually use the ether light, right? Right, Shion? Shion hands Akiha something. She's giving her the ether light.
Well, take care, Shion.
As if embracing the ether light given to her, Akiha shakes Shion's hand. Is she not good with shaking hands? Shion stiffens momentarily before returning the handshake with some difficulty. I guess for some reason people don't want to touch Shion. Because she said to Shiki before, you don't have to force yourself, I am an outnum. So I guess, you know, people never touched her, maybe because they were afraid she would hook them up to Aetherlight. I don't... After the handshake, Shion looks over at me. Awkward. She looks away and...
Then this is it. The two of you be nice to each other.
Aww, that won't happen, but aw, thanks. With a quick bow, she disappears from the back alley. Fascinating. I watch her leave silently. Girl boss to girl boss communication. True.
Quiet until the end, Nissan.
Oh, I was just thinking.
But what was that about? She seemed to want to shake hands with you too. Nissan, were you not a little cold?
Oh, maybe I was a little cold. Yeah.
I am surprised. It seems I have misjudged you.
Isn't there supposed to be another fight? Because we only had that one after the CL one. There should be another one. Akiha protests my absent-minded response. But that's not what it is, really. Actually, assailed by my thoughts, my body feels very numb right now. That's not good. Oh god, there is another one. Hologram summer. Dark. Even though the sun has risen, it's dark. The darkness permeates. This hallucination that my skin is painted black. This sensation like my veins are sharp as thorns. The nausea fades. This painful heat. This dry throat. I have never felt it this bad before. I have recovered. This body will no longer degrade. The body which until yesterday was on the brink of death has now become coveted and will receive long, long life. Nothing can threaten me. My body has healed. That which tried to control me is gone. Things have resolved themselves according to my worst-case predictions. So there is nothing more to be troubled about. There is no need to be troubled. No, I have no right to be. So, okay, so she bit Tatari Nero, or just, let's say Tatari. And so, did she, like, absorb his power? So now she's, like, going full vampire, pretty much? I have already taken into account being stained black and predicted a better future. And aimlessly, I think of wanting to go outside. This is not a better future. Black as I am, I cannot go outside. At the very least, I cannot bathe in sunlight. Before, it made me weak, but I at least could stand it. Now, sunlight is instant death. I have to wait until night. Wait until night and go into town. Then it will be over. What happened in this town? What I gained? Everything. I came here to deal with Tatari. After becoming like this, there is no point in searching for a cure for vampirism. So I have to get up and leave quickly. After the sun sinks and night begins, I must immediately go to a place where nobody is. But that is strange. Leaving town like this, it makes me feel like I'm running away from someone. shrine, skyscraper front. And she came here. Good evening. Before you left town, I thought you would come here. Yeah, she's going full vamp. She looks at me with red eyes. She seems to be something entirely different than before. I see. I thought I was just imagining things. My headache acts up again. The feeling of something not quite right when I first met her is now magnified many times over. Shion's shadow seems like a curse that is haunting her. So that was you right before Tatari disappeared. So you...
Yes, I bit Tatari.
Why would you do that?
That is a meaningless question. You know why. That is why you were waiting for me here.
Sorry, I'm a little slow. If I did know, I would have stopped you then.
That is true. But did you think I would really tell you?
Yeah. You always tell me things whenever I ask about them.
I see. Then it cannot be helped. To say it simply, I was bitten by Tatari 3 years ago. Since then, my body has been slowly turning vampiric and I arrived at this town. That is why I was researching a cure for vampirism, but my research has reached its end. Tatari is a vampire that can appear for only one night. After appearing once, it will be a number of years before it happens again, and just for one night. Thanks to that, I remained human for that long. But the change was continual and constant. Nearly half a vampire already, I could not resist Tatari's orders. The next time Tatari appeared, I would become a vampire completely. Unable to research a cure any longer, unable to defeat Tatari, I had no choice but to take in Tatari and become Tatari myself. If I became a Tatari, I would not be controlled by Tatari.
So you became Tatari yourself?
Well, this is the worst possible outcome. It falls within my calculations. I have no regrets.
That's a fucking lie. There is no emotion in her voice. As if to imitate her, I nod and respond with, I see, in an equally emotionless voice. But it's not too late, right? That black haze has not consumed you, or subsumed you. It's just around you.
Yes. Tatari's night was not last night, but this one. When this night begins, I will become Tatari.
Are you okay with that, Shion?
Yes. When the next Tatari occurs, I will have my answer. 20 years from now in Australia, or perhaps 30 years from now in Transylvania. In whichever case, I would not have been likely to survive. As an alchemist, it is natural to choose a certain solution. Will you kill me, Shiki?
No, but I will kill that black thing.
That means you will kill me. The part of me that is not Tatari is afflicted and dying.
I see. A hard choice either way. In that case...
Please do not say this for my sake. You have no right to interfere.
I do. You're my friend, so I don't want to see you mistaken like this.
Oh. I was mistaken to leave town like this. If I am Tatari's successor, then I must first prove it. Tatari has no need for human emotion. I do not have any emotions. There can't be any left.
You're lying to yourself.
I am still just a young girl. In just these past few days, I received something I never had before, and that made me human.
I knew it. You don't seem to realize it, so I'll say it out loud. You might think you are ruthless and cruel, but you really are a good person. You can't lie. You're terrible at lying, Shion. You can't even fool yourself.
Yes. You're definitely correct, Shiki.
The black haze wavers. Power courses throughout her. Quietly, I take out my knife.
To make falsehood into reality, I will kill you. Farewell, Shiki. If I kill my first friend, I will certainly become more like a dead apostle.
Shion's body disappears. With a calmness that surprises even me, I direct my gaze towards Shion as she approaches. Oh, God. Interesting. They added an animation of her, like, being in pain. Like she's Ooh, I should probably actually focus on the fight. It's like she's, like, struggling with the thing inside of her rather than being fully, like, given over to it. Ow. There we go. I just hit the same button over and over. That works. Mada? No, it's definitely Madara. There we go. Alright. Did I knock some sense into you? I killed it. How's that for a solid hit? I whirl to face the collapsing Shion. In the culmination of our fight, I deliver my strongest blow to the line running through the black haze around her and... Shion doesn't fall to the ground. On her knees, she arches her back as if resisting the urge to vomit. Then she springs back explosively.
Unexpected. I never thought you could kill this.
There is no black haze swirling around her. It seems I really killed the Tatari she was speaking of. But the sense of revulsion from her has not changed. Just looking at her. No. Just looking at her eyes makes my headache start to pound.
But nothing will change. Once I bit Tatari, I became a vampire. All you did was kill this time, Tatari.
Damn. Then you mean you...
Me being a vampire will not change. I can resist the vampiric impulse because Tatari is gone, but it is no different from before. If it did change, it only means I will not attack people senselessly.
Oh, then doesn't that make it the same as before? You didn't act like a vampire before this, right? So you don't have to. You can just continue to search for a cure for vampirism and...
That is true. I am alive because my goal is to heal those who became vampires. And that has not changed even once. The only difference is that the agents of the church will pursue me, in addition to the hunters sent by the Magi Association.
Ciel-senpai and other people too?
Yes, that is why until I can complete my research, it is unlikely they will leave me alone.
Then you can come stay with us. Akiha even said that as long as you are with us, they will not move against you.
That is a contradiction, Shiki. If I live as a vampire, I can only become Tatari. Yet if you tell me not to become Tatari, I must find a cure for vampirism. That is correct. However, I cannot complete my research in the Tono Mansion.
Why? Is she just forgetting about the whole wanting to talk to Arkwid thing? Actually, no, now that she's full vampire, Arkwid would probably just kill her, right? Because at least in the other ending where we fight Nanaya Shiki and then Akiha, she doesn't end up going full vamp. But in this, with her being a full-on vampire, I guess Arkwid would probably kill her if they tried to talk it out. Maybe?
If I simply wanted to conceal myself as a vampire, living in the Tono Mansion would be ideal. But I cannot remain in this country if I wish to continue my research to find a way to turn people back. A cure requires a sample from my parent vampire, Tatari, and there are simply not enough samples of vampires in this country. I will ask you one last time. What should I do, Shiki? I can't speak. That's something I could ponder forever if I wanted to. But the answer wouldn't change. That's right. Being a vampire really doesn't suit you. Yes, that is a wonderful answer. This time it truly is farewell, Shiki. I will not apologize for earlier.
Because you're the one who stole my comfortable weakness. Oh.
But I will thank you. It really is strange. I have no regrets, but still, I do feel some disappointment. When I first met you, maybe it would have been better if I lost.
Well, potentially. Because the one we got where I did beat you, we ended up losing to CL. If we had beat CL, then maybe. But because we lost to CL, we got an ending where you still became a vampire and left, just under different circumstances. So, like... yeah, it's hard to say. With that, she disappears. I can say nothing to stop her. I can do nothing to stop her. She has no regrets. Once more, she shows how bad she is at lying. True. You're going to search for vampires in that condition? There's no point in saying that, though. All around me is darkness. This hot, silent town. Without a single answer to be found, I continue watching her long after she disappears from view. Oh. And that's another ending in the books. That's 4 endings now? Because the first 2 endings need... yeah, this is our 4th ending. So I'm trying to think. There's 6 ending... wait. There's 6 endings before the true ending and joke ending are unlocked, right? So I have going the top route where we beat CL instead of losing to her. Then what's the other one? Wait, which other one am I missing? Okay. We have Sundawn's Goodbye, Hologram Summer, Idle Talk Tsukihime Other Tale, The Strongest Enemy, G. That's G Akiha. Idle Talk Tsukihime was the one we just did last time, I think. Okay, yeah, so there's 2 more before the joke one is unlocked. And the true one. I wish I could look at the flowchart so I can know what I have to do. I assume that very top one is the true one. Hologram Summer, Lord of... does that say Lord of Light? Rite of the Bloodlights? I can't tell what that says. Lord of Light. The Light of Tatari. And then the bottom one is something. Okay, the strongest enemy something else. The blank strongest enemy. Does that just say the strongest enemy? No. I can't tell. But I assume that one's the joke ending since it follows up the strongest enemy. Okay. Anyway. I wish that... I can probably find a picture of the flowchart online. I'll probably look at it. But I'm gonna stop there then. We'll just keep doing one ending per stream, I think. So, yeah, that's gonna do it. Definitely... Probably... Yeah, I'd say Sundawn's Goodbye, the very first one we got, and Hologram and this one were probably the two worst endings. As not as in like them being bad, but as in like them being you know, how things turned out, right? I'd say at least for Shion they're the worst endings. Because she goes full vamp and has to leave the country and not have friends. Whereas at least in Idle Talk, she doesn't go full vamp and she gets to live with the Tonos and try and figure things out, talking to Arkwid. One of them's kind of short. I assume that'd be the joke one, right? Because we'd be oh, right. We'd basically be skipping everything, then having to fight Gyakuha again, then getting the... I assume that's the really short one, because we just skipped most everything up to that point. And then... yeah, okay. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Next time... I guess I'll try and... I don't know. Again, I'll have to take a look at the flowchart, because I'm not really sure. Probably go up and do the first route we did initially, but rather than losing to CL, we win. I guess it's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.